What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video and thank you for being here. Going to do a little recap for today's trade. Filming it a little bit early. It's an unfortunate day, red day for me. I'm gonna tell you why I took this trade and why it failed, and I unfortunately know why it failed. After it failed, I did not pay attention to what was going on the bottom here. So let's go ahead and get started. So coming into the day, we were pumping up. I did not see this guy. We gapped up starting from this session or this day. All I saw, because I only have the 5 minutes on this side, all I saw is, oh, we're trending up. That's really good, right? And then market open came at 9:30 right here and we pumped up. So I was like, okay, that is really good. We are validating the idea of going long. So I'm not going to do something stupid and jump in a moving train here, right? I'm just gonna wait for a little stop, a little retrace here, and then I'm gonna take a long idea, right? So this is exactly what I did. And before I go any further, let me take you back to Monday. What Monday did to me, right? So if we go back here to Monday, so Monday I took a trade and it was the same exact scenario, same exact strategy that I'm looking for. A 5-minute fair value gap right here, as you can see, got formed 11:20, retracement into it 11:44, and I took my entry right here, right? And stop loss down there, and my first partial was supposed to be 1-to-1, right? 1-to-1, nothing crazy. But my issue is, and what happened is, I ended up going break even that day. Why? Because when we were like really close here, you see this? When we were like close to hitting my TP, my first partial TP, I decided to go break even and I put my stop loss here. I trailed it a little bit up to here, and the second thing you can think of is two bearish candle going straight to my stop loss. But if I did not go to break even or trailing that stop loss, it would have hit the second time going around, or actually my first partial was this high, which already did take it without hitting my stop loss. So that is what happened. The price was really close to hitting my partial, my first partial, and I put it at break even. What happened today? Fast forward 2024, today, December 13th, this is my first partial right here, 1.02. What happened? And how far is that from my partial? That's 90.5, and the price went to 88.75. Someone would be like, why didn't you go to break even, right? It would make total sense to go to break even. I remember what happened Monday and I didn't want to go break even, and I was like, we're gonna hit this anyway. It's like there's no reason why we should not hit this partial. I'm not looking for this. This was like right here was like my ultimate target, 1-to-2 I think, or something like that. But yeah, look what happened. It just like came really close to it and then ended up dumping from here and hitting my ultimate stop loss. So this is what happened today. Now, why did I take the trade? You guys already know, 5-minute fair value gap right here, but this bigger box is a 15 minutes fair value gap. So I was expecting any retracement or any reaction from this big box, and I did not like this little one. This one did not like it. There's no IFG, right? But going down lower here, that's the lower fair value gap. And even if we put our 50% retracement, the 50% retracement is like right here, right? So this is a perfect reaction, a perfect area to get long at, and it was amazing, right? But before taking the trade, if I would rate this, or if I was backtesting and I saw this trade, I may or may not take it. Why? And why would I take it, and why would I not take it? So I would take it because of the reaction. And this is what I did today. But if I was up this week, I would not take it. If I was green, like really good in the green, maybe like winning 2 trades or so, I would not take this trade. And my reason why I wouldn't take this trade is because the stop loss is way too big, and the reaction where it closed, it's way too far from the fair value gap. So let me demonstrate something. So right here, if you want to take this trade, like to be proper stop loss, proper take profit, and all of that, your stop loss would be right here or right here. This is a $40 stop loss. I would probably pass on this, on taking this trade, right? But I know that this is a good reaction from the 0.5 or the fair value gap, right? And we're bouncing, and we really got a lot of support here to go up. But the thing with this trade, so the reaction is good. The bad thing about it is this, the candle closed way too far away from the fair value gap. So let me go back here. So this is where I entered. Partial take profit, stop loss. I had it right here because of my tight stop loss and my small risk that I risk every single trade. But I know that I was not that safe, because the price can go back to this rejection block and still go up if this is a good trade, right? But the first thing that is bad is the candle closed way too far from the fair value gap. So imagine this. Let's say, for example, the candle closed like on this purple line. So purple line right here, your partial would have hit. Okay, so this is what was why I didn't like the trade, because we were closing and we were forming that entry point way too far from where, even if I'm right or wrong, where the price is potentially wanting to go. Even if I'm right or wrong, I'm getting my first partial and I'm putting my stop loss at break even, and I'm getting a safe exit from it. But the price ended up pushing and closing all the way over here, and also did not give any good retracement. First partial was here, stop loss was like, I was gonna go 5 on this trade, 5 with 5 micro contracts, but I ended up reducing it to another 1. So going in this trade with 4, just because the stop loss, I noticed it's more than $20. Typically I do not like going into trades more than $20 of a stop loss, because I know that the price already moved to way too much, or it's volatile. So that was my thoughts going into it. But why did I take it? It was an okay setup. It was a decent setup. It wasn't the best, but it was a decent setup. Coming with that week, alongside that week, I didn't really take a good trade. And the one time on a Monday, the one time that I had the potential of getting a first partial, I killed it early. And the second day was okay. It was a loss, no problem, no big deal. But the third day, when I decided to take a trade, I took a half, like not a good trade, not a really good setup. And I decided to take that setup and I lost. But I'm telling you, if I am like back testing or something and I saw this trade, it depends on the mindset, whether you're in the green or in the red, or frustrated or eager to take a trade, stuff like that. This is an okay setup to take, but I would not take this every single time, depending on my mood or my mindset. If I was in the green, no, I would look at this and I'd be like, oh, this is way too big stop loss. That means the price already moved way too much, and we also closed way too far from the entry of the IFG. So no. But look at this. If it would have closed here, I would have got in. Stop loss would be something like here, right below the IFG, or my maximum $20, right? And I would have hit my first partial, putting it at break even, and we're call it a day. But anyway, The second thing that I did not pay attention to, I think I talked about it, right? The gapping up. So gapping up, I did not see that because I only have the 5 minutes here and the 1 minute here, and I did not pay attention or bothered to look at the 15 minutes time frame. You can say a little bit of a redemption side. I made $2,000 on the MyFundedFuture 150K account. I knew after violating this IFG and then looking at the 15 minutes time frame, seeing the gap up, I knew that we were dumping down. I took a short here, scaled in one more here with 3 contracts total, taking all of them, I believe was at this low right here, a little bit lower than this obvious sell side liquidity. Anyway, that is all for today's video. That's how I did today. Let me know what you guys did today. Let me know how December is treating you so far. December is trash, and I got a couple messages or comments on the last video saying, yeah, December is dead and whatever. I don't know. I am pretty close on blowing all of my 4 accounts. Probably have 3 more ideas, 3 more trades, 3 more losses in a row to blow this account up. So I'm pretty sure I should be fine. And I'll be able to revive it again because I trust in my strategy and my setups. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to use my code Kemo to support me if you're purchasing anything from Take Profit Trader or MyFundedFuture. They're currently the best prop firms out there now, and I will cover any sales or any Christmas sales or any end of year sales that they're gonna put out there. I'm gonna be on top of it, and just expect first on videos going on these sales and what's the best and all of that, and Topstep, and because I'm also pretty sure Topstep like to do sales around that time too. So anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you in the next one. Peace.